Pacers fans, get loud. It's game time. Let's meet the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Johnny Murphy. The big man, 6'9", number 11, Micah Potter. At one guard position, 6'6", number 23, Aaron Neesmith. At the other guard, 6'4", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. At forward, 6'6", number 43, Pascal Siakam. The head coach for your Indiana Pacers is Rick Carlisle. Make some noise for your Indiana Pacers.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And for Indiana, they've got Aaron Neesmith. Also, Andrew Nembhard is out there. And it's Murphy in at the 3. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as a favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Allen passes to Mitchell. We're about 1 minute into the first. Misses the 3.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Mitchell.
Sam Merrill.
The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Potter. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Potter. It's stolen by Allen. Pass to Merrill. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nembhard, the pass to Potter. No good. Good D by Mobley. Here's Tyson. Inside. A nice shot by Mobley.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Evan Mobley. Pacers trail by 11. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Here's Garland. The Pacers making the shot. Mobley kicks to Garland. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Neesmith, rebounded by Allen.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Merrill passes to Garland. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
A nice use of those long arms by Mobley. He's got a lot of reach.
One-on-one here. Siakam passes to Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Garland. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer no good. Pacers trail by 12. Here's McConnell. Can't connect from short range.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And he makes the first.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Number 35.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead, leading by 17. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern playstyle places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Ryan is out there with Wade, and it's Ball in at the point.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Sam Merrill. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, and Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
You see yourself on the field. You show us your best move. Let's go.
The pace is making a change here.
Let's hear
And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And checking out Indiana, just way behind.
Checking out Cleveland. They're one of the NBA's mystery teams this season. One that dropped from being elite just a year ago to now looking more like a mid-level squad.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
Merrill, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Merrill's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connect for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Your dance team.
Another look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mobley, a screen on McConnell. Ball, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops
to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
The wide open look here for Garland. His three-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 20. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Garland kicks to Mobley. To the middle. Hunter, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Stolen by Garland. Floats it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Indiana. Hunter, no good. Ball against McConnell. Shot's good by Furphy. Furphy's got 5 points in the quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Mobley. In the corner, it's Hunter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got 10 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
McConnell passes to Huff. Shoots over Ball. Huff, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Siakam inside. 4 seconds left, and he lays it up and in. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff from your pocket guy. Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Pacers trail by 20. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Potter into the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, I have to love the impression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Mitchell outside. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Siakam inside. Mobley's there. Here's Tyson, covered by Siakam, and the shot goes in.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And Indiana shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Nesmith. Makes it off the glass. And it's 8 points for Aaron Nesmith.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Garland. From outside, off the mark. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Cavaliers, 4th.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Here's Garland. He's got 9. Ranked last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
Crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Here's Siakam. Jared Allen making his last shot. Potter misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Indiana making a change here. Off's jacked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Garland. Now Merrill. He's got 5. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Potter with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
Here's Mobley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mobley's got 9.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
There's 1:26 left in the 3rd.
Pacers foul.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. And then for Cleveland, Wade comes in for Allen. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Mobley. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Wade sets the pick for Ball. Out to Wade. It's up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
For 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Nesmith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Well, Aaron Nesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Aaron Nesmith is just such a dependable guy. Night in, night out, you know he's going to score, defend, and he's always going to be about winning.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And so Nesmith nails both of them. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Wade. The kick out to Ball. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 20. Now, here's Nesmith. He's got 10. It's good.
Boy, Aaron Nesmith, pretty pass. That was perfectly placed.
Mitchell outside. No good on the triple. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Mitchell looking it over. Over McConnell. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Ball. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Porter. Hunter is out there with Wade. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Travers in at the small forward position.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Porter against McConnell. Porter dishes to Wade. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Siakam. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, Siakam just staying strong inside, finds the finish through it.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And stolen by Hunter. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. A nice shot by Travers. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Pacers making a switch here. Potter's checked in. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Pacers trail by 21. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. For 3, Siakam. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Wade kicks to Hunter. The three. They get it back. Nance. The three from Garland. Not going to go that time. For Indiana, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that's in there!
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Garland. And he does not hit.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Siakam. Another chance. And down goes the layup.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Cleveland leading by 14. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
The loudest sections get t-shirts. Let me hear you.
Substitution here for Cleveland. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Tyson from 13 feet. It's in.
What a look there from the big fella, Jarrett Allen. We've seen his playmaking make a big-time jump.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 16. Rips it down with two hands.
Might be undersized for a four, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell left side. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Allen. Garland feeling it out a little bit.
Oh, my goodness, Jarrett Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Pacers trail by 16. Nemhard with it. Garland picks him up. And that one drops.
They're surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Now Garland. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Drained from outside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen. Well, contests the shot, rips down the rebound. That is a complete defensive possession.
There's the steal with the drive.
Aaron Neesmith.
So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.